everyone, my name's Odotmaster and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. They had a really cool update, so I figured I'd do it. This one is interesting. There's interest, so this duplicate enjoys performing build jobs. This one enjoys research and supply. This one I don't want. Research and dig, but it's good with creative. Okay, decor perception -5, food quality 000. I can work with these. Star-crossed pit. Okay. We're gonna pause and we're gonna do some stuff here real quick. So I'm thinking we dig this way. Dig down. Okay, and then we build a ladder down there. This is good because this is easy oxygen stuff. Like, we don't have to do anything for all of this oxygen, and it's here. Which means this oxalite will last longer. So if you've never played this before, it's basically a game where you try and get the colony to survive as long as possible in basically unsurvivable environment. So it makes it really difficult to actually survive for a long period of time, all that kind of stuff. So what we're doing now is just getting the basic base set up. So first they need an outhouse, and so I'm thinking we're gonna put the outhouse down here, which seems weird, but the outhouse produces bad gas, and if I can avoid it, I prefer them not to have to get around it. Go. And now they're all done with up here, which means that I'm gonna pause real quick. So since they're all done with up here, that means that I can put up some beds for them to sleep in. They dug out this little area. I will expand this way with beds. I think this is a good area to have the beds. And I want to do the electronic stuff here, because what the electronic stuff does is it lets you research new things to build, because right now I only have, you know, this and this. The only way that I can get more oxygen is to convert algae into oxygen straight, which is not really a good thing. I also want to try and dig over there and have some of that oxygen go up here. See, there's no oxygen here. It's unbreathable. So they're having to run up. And so what I'll do is I'll put stuff here that'll turn this carbon dioxide into oxygen eventually. Colony needs a food source. I know they do. At the moment, not a real worry. We're actually gonna have this all figured out by the time that it's nighttime. Like, they'll each have beds. Which makes me happy, because when they have beds, they sleep better, and they don't have as much issue with sore backs. Because, I mean, if you sleep on the ground, you probably are going to get a sore back. There, now we're putting oxygen in here. And we have enough to do an oxygen deodorizer, which would give us a ton more oxygen. But what I actually want to do is this research station right here. I need more metal. So that's not a big issue because we're gonna get some as we mine here. Oh, that's right. Shoot. I need to have a wash basin. So we'll build... We'll deconstruct that. And then... It's nighttime, so they're all gonna go to sleep. I think. Okay, they're gonna... Oh, I forgot Frankie's. Forgot Frankie is a loud sleeper. Darn it. So the thing about loud sleepers is they need to be in a different area than everybody else, otherwise they wake up everyone else. So we're gonna speed through the night. I'm gonna build Frankie a cot down here. That's gonna be deconstructed, hopefully, soon. And then we're gonna put a wash basin right there. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna make all duplicates that go by there wash their hands after going to the bathroom. So it's gonna reduce the amount of disease. And this requires water. So now what we need to do... Pause real quick. Set up a tiny battery here, a manual generator here. Tiny battery there. There. Now this whole system is self-sufficient, and it means that they're gonna be able to actually do the research, because the research that we want is basic farming. So then we can, you know, get a farm going. And I think I'm gonna do that. There. And so what this is gonna do is we're gonna build over, or dig over, and then we're gonna build a pitcher pump which will produce water, which we can put to the water basin and any plants that we actually decide we wanna make. I think the first thing we need to do is get the planter box, which is what the research is working on. Build a job board to unlock. Yeah, so we're working on basic research. It used to be that you could just assign jobs. Interesting. You could just assign jobs to everybody, so like whoever was good at it would work on it. But now you actually requires you to build a specific item. Frankie goes here. There we go. Alright, we have the ability to choose a new duplicate. So, small bladder, which means they have to pee more, and a foodie. Tidy, supply, the cooking and the ranching are good. She can have her bed up here because she's not a loud sleeper. He still has his bed down here. And so we're all set for that one. That makes me happy. I want those built. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to mine some of the stuff that's up here. But that's okay. What I'm worried about is getting everything up off the floor. Because it's important to have all of this stuff up off the floor, so that if I get creatures that eat it, I don't lose something super important. That's what they're working on right now. They're working on expanding out the tile and everything. It looks very good. I'm waiting on the research, which is 13 out of 15, in order to do the food. And as soon as I do the food, I'll do the planter boxes. I gotta figure out where. I might actually... I think what I'll do... So the planter boxes are 5 tall. So what I'm thinking... Or are 3 tall, but my thing is... I love having everything with a painting over it because it increases the decor, which I haven't really talked about yet. But in this game, how your people live really changes changes how well they do their jobs and stuff. So because they're now sleeping and not having to worry about him snoring, they're gonna sleep better, have better sleep quality. And I require food and insufficient oxygen, which we're working on. We for now have some crystals places that are increasing our oxygen, and so we're not super worried about it. But yeah, they're gonna go up here and they're gonna build up, and then dig over and get rid of this. So this is where the paintings will go, because this is where the actual food planter will go. Awesome. So now research is done. And what I kind of want to do is do advanced research, because then I can do a jobs board and allow them to be assigned specific jobs. So then people who are good at things can be assigned with those things. I'm kind of speeding through because it's not that entertaining to watch. And I mean, there's a lot of people who played Auction Not Included. So there's a lot of different takes on how to do everything. So I'm just doing my take, how I do things right now. And oh, okay. We need to do that. Cool. So once they're done digging that, which this is really cool because you can do priority. You can set this all to priority 6. And then we're going to do the next one and set this all up. Not all up to dig. We're going to set this all up to have planter boxes planted here. And they're going to dig this first. And then go and do the planter boxes and the digging here. So we're going to make sure, because you can see they can't dig over a certain height. We're going to make sure everything gets dug. I need to put down algae terrarium, which will turn the carbon dioxide into oxygen, and I actually don't want to even put it there. I'm going to put the algae terrariums down here, because this is eventually where all of the carbon dioxide will end up, because it'll leak through that hole and it'll leak through now this opening, and they'll all end up here. All of this is harvestable food, which makes me happy. I'm gonna put ladders over to here and have them dig this, so then hopefully they will pick up all of this stuff as well. See, and now they're working on putting the planters up here. Hopefully oxygen will come through from there and also from here and make it breathable. Everything's set up, so this needs that. This needs just dirt. Doesn't need water or anything. So I'm gonna plant a whole bunch of these because they're really good food for now. And right now that's what we need, is food. No, actually we're not gonna sweep that. We're gonna let it incubate, because it's incubating, so that means it's gonna actually like hatch. Oh man, there's a lot of them. So then hopefully that means that we can eventually... Oh, that'd be cool. I'm hoping that means that we can eventually make them, take them and make them our own, so they follow us around and stuff. That'd be cool. Okay. I want this to finish so I can do the planter box. Finish chopping all this stuff up. We are actually doing pretty good on oxygen. It is going down, but not by much. So I think this is a good place to leave this episode. They added some stuff like being able to have your people have emotions and faces and... Okay. And it's just really cool. And then the chit-chat stuff, how they have to talk to each other, that wasn't a thing either. So yeah, what we're working on right now is we're working on the advanced research, which will allow us to do a job board. So, what I'm going to say is thanks everyone for tuning in. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and comment down below. And I will definitely see you all tomorrow. Bye!